We made it like 10 minutes down the road. Looks good from the back though. Welcome back to Tennessee, fellas. Got Gavin's truck out and we met Lulu to get the boggers from him. These suckers don't even fit in my truck with that stupid bed cover.
Tired.
Dude, I am too, bro. I'm not going to my frat meeting tonight. Boggers loaded. I don't even really know what I bought these for. We could put them on here. I mean, basically they're my rollers to get the black truck out of the shop. But these, dude, I don't see like any chrome peeling on these. I'm low-key not even upset about that. I'll just take those two with holes and just blow them off as burnout tires and then put like mud graps on them. This thing is so sick. Four-wheeler key, nowhere to be found. I genuinely do this in every vlog, but once again, this class is out and I did not check my email. Shoes ruined from the dirt track, so look at that. I have a boy that wants to possibly buy the 14 wides, and I had him posted for $2,500, $2,000 with stock. His kid wants them because they're going to Alabama or something like Wednesday or Thursday. Some weekday. So he wants to get the wheels like today. I was like, fam, I don't have stocks. Like I don't have stocks. He's like, well, he said, would you do 22? And I was like, well, I think they asked what I wanted for him. And I said like 2 with stocks or something. He's like, well, would you do 22? And I was like, dude, I don't have stocks. Like, well, what about 2,500? I don't have stocks. So then I was like, well, how about we just look around? Y'all ask your buddies. I'll look on Facebook. If we could run across just a perfect deal, just give me 2 and then however much I spend on some stock. I might have some LTZ stocks with good streaks just like came off my truck for $500. So if we can pull all that off, we could sell a 14 wide and then we'd have some good stocks to ride North Carolina on, which would be pretty calm. We could just throw the boggers on the luggage rack, take them with us and then put them on, just drive over to the show on them. Cause like I said, I'm pretty sure those are fine to drive down the road. They are just very flat susceptible, especially off-road. Look at these little pollen factories right here. It's actually not just terrible today, but I know I complain about the wind every video, but once again, Tennessee wind. You can't have a day where there's not like bad pollen. It's just blowing around all the time. And then it'll rain. It'll rain for, 30 minutes and just make everything bloom. Then it'll be windy the next day and it'll blow it all around like a freaking pollen tornado. All right, welcome back to the vlog, people. We about to go sell my wides. We got the stocks on top of the car, in the car. Oh, let's go get rid of my wheels. All right, boys, back on campus. I didn't exactly update y'all on what was going on, but we slid like 30 minutes away to get those stocks. Now we're meeting the boys back on campus to sell the wheels. So we sadly are getting rid of the 24s. I love these wheels. Saddest thing is not getting to put the spacers all the way around, but kind of got the opportunity to get full price for them. So I low-key hate to not do it. We'll buy some more wheels this weekend. But anyway, let's go pull them off. Wides are officially off the truck, dude. I didn't show these wheels yet, but this is actually a really clean little set of 713 Denali stocks. My boys right here are pulling up to get them. I don't know if they're going to put them on or what, but I've got to write yet again another paper by midnight. So I've got to get back up here to my room and get this paper knocked out. Boys, Tuesday update. The pond mondo just swam off right there. Not really, but I had a little crappie jig on. I was catching some bluegill, but I think they kind of got wise. So we're going to throw the little frog out there and see if a bass wants to hit it. Made a post on Snap this morning looking for some wheels. Oh, we got a bite. So we will see if we can find anything before we leave. Wait, come here. Come here. I love bumblebees. Come here. Here. Be a friend. Come here. I got to catch something. I'm on like a nature move now. I'm going to grab one of these frogs. What did Bumblebee doing? There he is. Hey, come here. I can't remember which one it is. One of them on the bumblebees, I think it's the one with the white head is the female, and they don't have anything to sting you with. But a key thing is that only works for bumblebees, not woodbees. Woodbees will still bite you either way. Looky there, boys. What do we got? Come here, blue giggy. Dang, that's a weird looking bluegill. What the heck? How about that? He's like light, but he's got black. He's got like black fins on his belly. Is that a bluegill? Man, there's nothing else it could be. There's not any other fish in here, but maybe it's just me. But look, that fish doesn't look the same as that one. Maybe he does. Bye-bye, nugget. Oh, dang, did he make it? I need some of them little bluegill that are that size for the pond at home. What if I could take a sabaki rig and just catch like 5 or 10 of them at a time? Yeah, now that I've seen 3 of them, these are just like some really colorful bluegill. That is such a beautiful fish. Y'all want to know a random fishing fact I found out last night? Or not fishing, but just, see, look at all the little tadpoles. That's what these bass are eating, bro. That's why it's so hard to catch them in here. All right, fishing fact I learned. When you're out on the river, bro, people talk about fishing shell beds. All them little like white and brown clam shells that you see everywhere. Those are an Asian clam. Those are actually an invasive species. I didn't know that. I saw it on YouTube last night. Dude, there has got to just be like a billion frogs down here at some point. I am wearing out the blue gigi right now, man. That's actually a little bit bigger one. I can't get over how pretty them fish are, but see, he doesn't have... I don't know if his little bottom fins are as dark as his other ones. All right, let's get out of here. I'm gonna go to the cafeteria. Gonna walk up in this dude smelling like fish, BO, and failure. Dude, look at these stocks in the daylight. I actually don't think there's like a flaw in these. Well, that right there, maybe. I don't even know. That'll probably come off. It's getting harder and harder to find the clean sets of these, but we get a set with tires, so that's actually pretty slick. I don't know what's going on here, but my CV is slinging grease for some reason. Not sure what's going on. I guess that's my sign to put the spindles in. This is like a little taste of summer humidity right now, bro. I gotta find some deodorant. So if I did put the spindles on, we could drive on just these stocks with spacers and spindles, and that would actually be fine. Should probably just put them in. One of my 2-wheel drive hubs is missing a stud, but I can pull that back in like 3 seconds. I'm not even worried about it. I had 5 lugs on the wide, so who even cares? I have no idea when the last time I updated the vlog was, but we are scouting out the fishing spot right now. This pond gets peak when there's water flowing like this. There is definitely a 5-pounder right there. It's Thursday afternoon, so I'm done for the week with like school responsibilities. We're leaving tomorrow, either tonight or early in the morning. I gotta fix the truck, but I think I found an easier way to fix it than tearing it all the way down and putting the other rough country arm on. This front side right here is cambered in, not because, or not the front side, the other side with the rough country arm is cambered in, not because of the alignment, because I forgot to put the little shim in there on the ball joint. So low key, I'm just gonna leave this side with the stock upper that's still aligned, get that one as close as possible. Then I'll just measure the toe in and match it. That should take me like 30 minutes in the morning, and I'll change the oil, and then we'll be sliding by, I don't know, 9 a.m. Not really. We 100% will not be on the road by then, but I hope so. We've still got to pick up the awards in the morning, so as early as possible for that. I'm probably just going to set an alarm and get up early and get the truck put together though, but I've got to change the oil at the house because I've got to get an oil pan. Welcome back to the vlog. Quick fix on a truck. It's Friday morning. We're about to pick up the awards and head to Wilmington. I do slick need to do an oil change on this, but we might end up just having to top it off. I know I'm supposed to be the lift guy, but I didn't know you had to put the little shim in with the aluminum uppers. So I low-key tore the boot up on this. But instead of putting the other upper on, since I was so short on time, I'm just gonna leave this side aligned with the stock upper. This should be pretty straight up and down with the shim in there, and then I'll adjust the toe in and get it straight. I do want to put the spindles in, but I want to do it the right way, so I think we're going to do it when we get back. That's actually not bad at all camber wise. It might be cambered out just a tad. I don't know. Pretty sure in the last video I said it wrong. I said toe out was okay. I think they're supposed to be towed in like 0.8 degree maybe, so that the truck tracks like towards the middle of the road. I was thinking the other way. The wheel was going to the left. That means that one was pointed out and it was leaned in. So that might have fixed it. Let's see. Slick have not did like all day. So sorry for the little teleport here, but we made it to Nashville. We just met Gavin. So he's about to load up. And then we're headed to meet up with Little Homie Cash in Atlanta to hopefully get some reps. These wheels are clean and they ride fine, but these tires are kind of old. You can see a little bit of cracking. So it would make me feel better to have some good tires on here. Yeah, we're just gonna leave this truck at work. We'll come back and get it on the way back. We're looking gonna make it to Wilmington at like 3 a.m., but we got the awards loaded. Hold on. This art's fire. We got the same jerseys as last week, so we're gonna get back on the road. All right, fellas, I am not filming anything but touchdown. This is gonna be our new setup right here. These are clean, good tread. What are you doing with, oh, so you just getting new wheels for the...
I'm gonna get cats.
Beautiful.
So I'm letting you get them from me. You stealing them.
Man, taking all my money. Oh yeah, that does look good. This CV might be done, chat. I hope it doesn't like actually tear up on the way. It ain't got no grease in it. That would suck to have to do the work of putting a CV in. I'd almost rather just get a 2-wheel drive hub. No, you would just have to move the hole down, but I don't think you have to cut anything. I think it's if you re-drill it to use those uppers on it. These are big. New graps are like fat. You don't realize how like big it actually is.
That's what I said. You don't realize how bad you be getting scammed until you see
yeah, for real. Even on the 6s and 5s, dude. Like I had some 6s and 5s and I thought they was like 75% tread. I went and I replaced one, and compared to a new one, they was like half. Oh yeah, how about that? I don't know if that don't look quite as good as the CADs over here. Yeah. We are literally finna touch down in Wilmington at like 4 a.m. This is crazy. Bye-bye to the Denali stocks. This is actually a decent set. I'm curious what those will look like if you put the work in and polish them a little bit. I don't even think I wiped them down after I sprayed them. How about that? Boom. All right, ready to go. Road trip update. We pretty much made it to Florence. It's 2 a.m. We had actually cut off a couple minutes of time, so we're gonna be in Wilmington in about 2 hours. $103 a gas is insane. Ooh. Lean rigs at the... Oh. Definitely should have flown. This sucks. All right, restocked. We're gonna finish the last leg of this journey. Touchdown at a beautiful 4:26 a.m. Got an apartment on Airbnb. We're gonna see what it looks like. Fellas, bright, early, and late. We're like 30 minutes behind. We're about to head to the venue, so I'm gonna pick y'all up when we get there. All right, venue touchdown. Trucks are gonna be spread around back here. Some of the vendors are setting up right here. Here's Cash. Wyatt's truck's on the trailer. First truck's to the gate. Here comes another one. And our guys that are helping. Gate's about to open right now. We're already lined up back to the road. Oh, look who it is. No, go home. Up in the 2 lines like last weekend to get them in. Oh my goodness, dude. We're lining up down the road.
Go live, Colt boy in this bitch.
We apparently have a new promoter. Oh man, this is so clean. Third in the truck starting right now. Man. We got 3 saw lines right now. We're gonna bring them up to right here. Then we're gonna open the gates. It's been in about 10 minutes. We're moving them through. This thing is so fire. We got some clean trucks out here. Starting to fill in some VIP parking. Oh my goodness, look at the Sequoia. What up? That's like one of the toughest SUVs. We're moving our VIP guys inside right now to be closer to the vendors. We got a good little bit of trucks out here. There's a bunch of slick rigs. 11:40 right now, so show technically ain't even started. We got some big trucks pulling in right now. Y'all gotta see this.
Come on back, we're good.
It's the cleanest OBS ever in person. This is absolutely nuts right here. Double stacked ball joint spacers, Heims, the 5-inch and the Max Track stacked. Bringing the lean rig inside. Gosh. The rig is slick, bro. Look at the show from up here. The little C mother load trying to feed everybody. Show is packed, dude. Look all the way back through there. Look all the way back through there. Oh. We're picking out awards right now. There are low-key a lot of trucks here. This is a stupid clean cat eye back here. On the 79 FTS with the power turned up. Clean this right here is. LTZ stocks and grabs with the spindles. Huh? This is like the cleanest new body I've ever seen. I don't know between this one and the other cat eye for...
I do.
Is this paint or wrap? Yeah, that is like absurdly clean. Man, look at the paint. And the wall. This new body is raw, dude. The Aturos are so gas. My new wraps are the best riding setup I've had yet. On-duty officer dude's been super cool and helped us. Simple and clean duo. Oh, that is actually so tough. That is insanely clean. On the CADs and everything. Cognito spindle setup, no ball joint spacer. Man, this is a lowered rig. That's so dope. Yo, about this, the matching Cognitos. Fake Cognito, which one, yours? Or not yours? His or that one? The 1-inch ball joint spacer, that is so gas. Over here we got no ball joint spacer. Dude. Big leaning. I don't want to ask this dude if he wants to trade. He's got a little bit more tread than the ones I got from Cash. They have genuinely been beating this thing for 20 minutes. Like, it's getting kind of impressive. He's not stopping. No, he's still going. That's a Toyota ad right there. They're getting judging wrapped up right now. I think people are gathering up for awards. We just went and gave some waters out, so they're about to round the rest of the stuff up and then go help down there. Pokey handed out like 2 cases of water. I'm just gonna start providing water at events now. Especially in the hot summertime, that's just a general safety thing. Okay, plaque's getting laid out. Man, these came out so clean. Getting a POV shot for YouTube right now with the better glasses. All right, are we ready?
Granger.
Distance travel, we got an 8-hour competition right here. A couple of the guys are leaving right now. Or actually, no, they're not leaving. They're pulling up for the... What an idiot.
I'm gonna text you.
People are idiots. That is crazy. Wisconsin, what are you doing? Crazy TikTok. Awards are out, boys. Let's get some more videos. Wonder if not as much music going on. This right here with the painted tails is so insane. Let that light up. Yo. The new body 150. Call out competition for best of show between J-Dub and Izzo over here on the Cognito. This thing is absolutely insane. Cognito and this truck with the audio and everything is fire. This did end up being our best in show today. I mean, you got a flawless set of wheels, a beautiful setup. Yeah. What you got?
2500.
Which one?
Okay.
Hey. Let me see the jersey.
That's the SUV?
Hey.
Hell yeah. High class on top.
Yes, sir. This thing right here is unreal. It's so tough, fam. The wrap, boys. We got a little bit of a cleanup here. My guys at home are usually a little bit better, but it's not just insane. I mean, stuff happens. Over there, I said, you know, shit happens, but no, that's ridiculous. Out here, oh my goodness. Dude, look at this. All right, for once, I'm sick of this dude. This is the final straw. They got his info. He did it. I just don't understand being so stupid. Why? I was mad about the beer cans down there. I made a TikTok about how it was disappointing, and then this. There's no way we're gonna be able to do this again. I mean, it's like, I just said it on TikTok, it's like they don't want to have something nice. Like when you have something decent, somebody wants to ruin it for everybody. Okay. All right, I just asked the kid why he did it. He said, for the video, you know, and I said, you know, we're probably not gonna have another show here. He said, no, it'll buff. I said, okay, you stay right here. We're gonna get the cops and see if it'll buff. And there he goes. That's That does an awful lot when we have all your information and the cops
right?
still
Like
on duty.
Your driver's license, kid.
Yeah. All right, wrapped up. A couple guys left down here. We're getting a little bit more cleanup, but about ready to head home. This is a cool venue. It's quite the slide for me, but we'll look into a part 2 date. I am so unbelievably tired right now though. All right, family, it's Sunday. We're out of class on Monday, so I actually got a little place to stay in Asheville tonight. We're gonna drive like halfway back. So right now we're gonna go to the beach and have some fun. See what y'all got going on in Wilmington. Finally found me a parking spot in Wrightsville Beach. We finna go down here. We're on like the north side of the pier strip, I guess. Dude, I can't believe how blue the water is. I guess we were at Myrtle like in the rain in January. Man, the wind is low-key cold out here. Got my ice cream float. Sure, man. Checking out the pier. I don't see no fish or no sharks yet, but I don't really know what to look for on the east. Oh, what's on got? Oh, he hung. That's a cow nose. That's a cow nose, like stingray.
But
I don't know about the rules over here, but I don't think you can do that in like Alabama. Back on the road, I think I said earlier, but we got a cabin in Asheville. For my repairs, this side is not aligned, so I'm gonna get the wheel off the back and swap it real quick. But I also might just adjust the outer out a little bit. Man, we be pounding Subway. Look how good this parking spot is right here. The V's are so clean. We rotated the tire around. We didn't change the alignment, so we're gonna get back on the road. All right, did adjust the alignment a little bit. Basically undid what I did in Arkansas. I think we're good to drive all the way to our next B&B now, so I'll pick y'all up and give you an update here later. We found the wildest video spot ever. Oh my goodness. Truck looks so good on the V's. And look at this sunset back here. Genuinely the most perfect video spot I've ever seen. We're like 25 minutes from the Airbnb in almost Asheville. Touchdown. We rented somebody's like guest cabin. They got a grill, so we got a steak and some hot dogs. We're gonna make like loaded baked potatoes. This is actually pretty dope, and I'd like rather spend money on this than a hotel. I don't know how we're supposed to get in, or maybe we can't. Let me see, hold on. This has got to be their thing. Good morning, North Carolina. Once again, we're headed back to Tennessee today. We meant to get up earlier and make a little bit more productive use of a Monday, but I've got a venue meeting hopefully at like 5:15, and we're trying to bring back an insane West Tennessee show. This is a show I was talking about on TikTok. That's actually the first show I ever went to, or the first truck meet. Hey, we didn't walk down through there. Dang. Man, this is pretty. Look how steep the road down there is. Where's the trash bin at? Let's find it and get on the road. Look at this slide rig right here, son. And after a lot of sliding, we are back where we started. We're in Nashville. You can see the stadium over there, actually. We still got like an hour and a half, 2 hours home. We were stuck in traffic in Asheville up there on I-40, so I don't know if we're gonna have time for the venue meeting today, but I'm gonna try to get the YouTube video out from last weekend. We'll do the meeting tomorrow, and at some point this week, we're gonna put the suspension on my black truck and drag it out the shop so we can paint the engine bay and then get fully ready to put the motor in.